Hi, welcome to another Harry's Hobbies video. And today I'm going to show you how I go about adding some bushes right along in here using some railroad lichen or lichen depending on who you talk to. And this is pretty easily done. I'll be using hot glue set on a low temperature setting, of course. Nice sharp pair of scissors, and these came from, again, a beauty supply store. When you're getting your tools and stuff, try to think a little outside the box, because sometimes, like in this case, these were about $10 cheaper than at a hobby store. So there's 10 bucks that you could spend on, supplies or something else. I'll also be using toothpicks and my good old fingers to add this stuff. I start by getting a piece that looks like it's going to be long enough or wide enough, depending on where you want to put it, and kind of test fit it in there just a little bit to see if it's going to fit. And then I take a little bit of the hot glue and add some of that into here. Now this has got to be done kind of quickly before the glue has a chance to really harden up good. You place that in there, get your toothpick, and press it into place. Just like that. And we're going to come back in just a few minutes and trim this up. But you take a piece, and what you're looking to do here is you're looking for what's called forced perspective, meaning that this isn't really going to look a whole lot like a bush, but it's going to be close enough, and it's going to draw your eye into the diorama itself. So we go along and we find a nice little piece, and this stuff pulls apart pretty easily as well. And we trim up another piece. And that's actually going to be a little bit too much. So we're going to cut it down, because I am going to add some grasses right along here as well. And that'll be coming up in just a few. And once again, we run a little bead of hot glue along the edge, and then we place this into place like that, and take the toothpick and kind of force it down so that it really gets into the glue and isn't going to go anyplace. And these little angel hairs that you see me doing this, those are little angel hairs that come from the hot glue itself. And then I'll be moving along, and this actually goes along pretty quickly once you kind of get the feel for it. And we take that next piece and we just place it in there just like the other ones. Do the same thing. And as you can see, I'm not concerning myself with overhang or laughing way out into this greenery area or anything like that. And that's going to fit nicely right in there. And this particular lichen, or lichen, depending on, like I said, who you talk to and how they pronounce it. This particular stuff came from Hobby Lobby. I'm getting kind of low on that, so I'll have to get some more. Get those little angel hairs off of here so they don't, just more irritating than anything else and not really hurting anything. And then you come in with just the scissors and we snip just a little bit to shape them in some. Trim them back just a little bit. I don't want that sticking way out. So that's been trimmed off. and I tap it to get some of the excess off. And I come back in. Now what I'm going to do next is I have some grass. And again, this comes from Hobby Lobby. $3–4 worth. And it goes a long, long way. And you take a little bit of this. And this stuff is really easy to use. You pull a little bit off. And then we take it and I cut a small piece so that we've got the flat end down and kind of the stringy end up. And again, we take a little shot of hot glue, put it right where we want to put the grass. Then we take the grass and we place it in there and try to get it to stand up as much as possible. Then we let the hot glue set up. And then once again, we're going to be waiting for the glue to dry before we do any kind of trimming on that. You can see that big long piece sticking out there. And I think I'm going to want to put some right up in here so it comes up alongside. And this is where coming in, remember when I said that it doesn't matter if you get a little bit of extra glue because we're going to hide it anyway. And this is where this comes in. I'm going to add some grasses right here along the edge of that light. And that's going to help hide the glue mistakes from earlier when I installed this light. Now, I'm not giving away any really big secrets here. It's just a matter of trial and error and how comfortable you feel with doing something. And don't be afraid to make mistakes. We've all made mistakes. We've all built the veritable glue bombs in our past days. I think I'm going to put one right in here too. I happen to have an extra one right here. And we're going to throw one in here. Just like this. And that didn't go in there all that neatly, but it's grass. And in nature just is that way. A lot of things are different. I'm going to put a little one over here in the corner right here. Now, I hope you notice that I've changed the lighting around a little bit, so I hope that this is a little bit easier to see for everybody. Because I noticed that some of the videos were a little on the dark side when I was shooting from this angle. So, now we're going to pull off the little angel hairs, and then I'm going to go in and just randomly trim some of the longer grasses off. You see some of these little angel hairs still poking around in there. And there we have it. We've got the grasses in place. And this is what I'm going to do all the way around this fencing. It'll go along this side, down and through here, along the outside and the inside of this fence line, And we may even see about adding a couple of trees here and there. So that'll be coming down the road a little bit as well. I think in my next video I'm finally going to add the siding that'll go along these pieces and help hide all this foam. It still looks pretty nasty, but that's where things stand right now. As you can see, that particular corner is somewhat complete. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and there will be more to come soon. Thanks for watching.